So in this video I'm going to show you how to use the MATLAB software for accessing the data in an Excel sheet and how to use that data to plot various parameters. So in this video these are the data of the Canada. So one of the location that is very close to the Calgary. It is a most famous tourist destination in Canada. And here you can see many parameters are there, starting from the time, temperature, relative humidity, the mean sea level pressure, the cloud cover total, and wind speed and wind direction. So many parameters are there. So this is all data for the 24 hours. So, and I just want to take all this data to the MATLAB and I want to analyze these functions, analyze all these values. So how to do that one? Before that, please subscribe this channel for any future videos. And let's see how to do this. So before that one, so this is the MATLAB version I'm using. This is the 2016 version. And you can use this one. And here you can see the cursor. So just go to the home screen. This is the home window. And here you can see an import data. So just click on import data and select the file you want to use. This is my Excel sheet. Yes. And open this Excel sheet. Yes, here you can see that all the data in the Excel sheets are here. You can select which one you want to skip. Now I am selecting all these data: the time, temperature, relative humidity, mean sea level, cloud cover, wind speed and wind direction. Everything I am selecting. So before that, just have a check. And you can see that here you can see that there is nothing in the workspace. So after selecting all these functions, just select import selection. Okay. So moment after the selecting the import selections, you can see that here you can see that all data as imported to the MATLAB workspace. So here you can see the cloud cover total that was on the column E, and mean sea level pressure that was on the column D, and similarly temperature, and so everything is imported to the MATLAB. And now I am going to plot all these variables against the time. So let's have it. So this is my time. So time is from 0 to 24. I'm going to clear this screen. So I'm using edit function to open a fresh page, so where I'm going to do the programs. Yes. Now save this file using so here I'm going to plot time versus temperature. Time versus temperature. You have to use the same it is case sensitive. Time versus temperature. Then after that, just run this script, and here you can see. So here I am plotting the time versus temperature. So after typing this syntax, just hit on the run button, and here you can see that this is a plot versus time versus the temperature of that city. Now I am closing this figure and using the same syntax, but instead of temperature I am going to plot the first one, the cloud cover total. and hit the run button. Yes, there is some issue, and this is see, there is a spelling mistake. It's O is capital, but here O is small, so change this O. Now hit the run button. Yes, here you can see that this is the cloud cover the versus time. The time is spanning from 0 to 24, and this is the cloud cover in terms of percentage, and 0 to 100%. So now I'm closing this figure, and I just going to comment this one. So if you can comment this one, so when you comment a line, that will not be considered while doing the execution. So now I'm going to use the same syntax again to plot. Now I'm going to plot the wind speed. So delete this cloud cover. So I'm going to plot the time versus wind speed. So click this button. Yes, you can see that this is the plot of the wind speed, that is in kilometer per hour versus the time in hours. Now I want to change the color of this the time versus wind screen. Now I want to use instead of black, I want to use green. So you can use the letter G, but the G should be in between the single quote. Now hit the run button, and here you can see that the color is changed. Now you can use B for blue. Yes, there is. Okay, now I want to plot in a very different way, just not a continuous fashion. Just I want to use dash and dot. So you can use the syntax just like, just put comma after this wind speed and use single quote, and dash and dot, and use another single quote to close that function. And now hit the run button. Now you can see that yes, the variables are plotted not in a very continuous fashion, it is using a special character. So similar way we can use to emphasize the shape of the graph and visualizing the various parameters we used. Now I just want to combine all these values, temperature, cloud cover, and the wind speed, in a single window. So what I am going to use is, now I am plotting the time versus wind speed, and again I am going to use the time versus the cloud cover. Again time versus temperature. And run this button. Yes. Now you can see that all these figures are combined in a single window. So this is the benefit of using this import function that is available in the MATLAB. So Windows, so just hit the home button, and here you can see that under import data, just import the data from Excel, and all the data will be exported to the workspace. And if you hit this time, and you can see that it is a column matrix. Its size is 25 into 1. That means total 25 elements are there. It is arranged in a column fashion. And if you scroll down, yes, you can see that all the data that is from 0 to 24. Similarly, hit the temperature, the workspace, and its size is 25 into 1. It's a double. That means it is spanning, the data is spanning from the row 1 to row 25, but totally it is everything is aligned in a single column. So it is a column matrix. So all the values are stored as the column matrix. So just hover your button cursor over this the various the parameter that is in the workspace. You can see the size of all the elements that is we exported from this Excel sheet. Let us have a look. Yeah, here you can see that the size of all the data variables are, yes, here you can see that we have 25 data. So here the row is 26, but the first row is for naming the different parameters. So we can see that the size of all the parameters in Excel sheet is exactly matching with the size that we imported into the workspace. So all these variables we can use to plot the plot against the time, and you can we can effectively use the plot function in MATLAB to visualize all these changes over the time. So try use this function. Just instead of just copying this content and put it into the MATLAB, you can keep an Excel sheet and stuff all your data into the feed and name each column. So with respect to the area where you're working, if it is the dynamic parameters, you can use the different variables. And here you can see that the many other similar datas are there, so which is everything is the big file. So just you can sort it out, and here you can see that instead of flushing all this file into a single Excel sheet, here you can see that many files are created. So many workspace files are created. So all these files you can effectively use, and you can visualize that the variation of all this the parameter with reference to the time. So use it is very easy to use. Just one click, as that is enough to import your data from the Excel sheet. And start watching this channel and subscribe and click on the bell icon. So if there is any video updated in futures, you will get alert. Okay, bye.